What is a construction loan? When buying a house and land package, it's generally required to purchase it in a two-part contract. You essentially sign and pay for the house and the land separately, even though the purchase is combined. If you've purchased the land titled or off the plan, the next step is to settle the land purchase. Once owned, the builder will start to apply for build permits and prepare the site for construction, and then get building. Before the builder commences their activity to do so, they will wait until the buyer has an approved construction loan. The construction loan will be established so that the bank pays the builder at various stages to fund the construction. In this podcast, we aim to provide you with some information on what a construction loan is, how it works generically, and how the progress payments occur, while what stages each payment will be processed. There are a number of advantages and disadvantages to using a construction loan. This will help buyers in advance when purchasing a house and land package, as they are on a two-part contract basis. First up, what is a construction loan and what does it mean? A construction loan can be used to borrow funds from a lender to build a new home or undertaking home renovations instead of building an established property. These loans were designed for home builders to withdraw installments of funds from a pre-arranged loan amount and paid at specific stages of construction. You may consider using a construction loan when doing the following three: build a new home on a block of land you already own, purchase a vacant block of land and build a new home on it, or complete major renovations to a property that you already own. How does the construction loan work? Construction loans differ from a traditional home loan. If you bought an established or second-hand home, the buyer would fund the purchase with a traditional home loan or cash if they are so fortunate to do so. A traditional home loan is a one-off lump sum payment that's a borrowed amount from a lender used to specifically purchase an established home. When building a new home, the funds are managed differently. When building a house, buyers will need to pay for it in installments rather than a one-off payment. Different amounts of money are paid at different periods throughout the construction process to pay the builder as they progress through the construction. On the basis, a construction loan assists the buyer to pay the builder at predetermined stages as outlined below. Once the construction loan is approved, the builder will commence construction. Lenders will start paying progressive payments after each stage. How do progressive payments occur? Once the construction loan is approved, the builder will commence construction. Lenders will start paying progressive payments after each stage has been completed and reviewed. Stage 1 is the concrete slab or the base stage. Stage 2 is known as the frame stage. 3 is the lock-up stage. 4 is the fixing stage or the fit-out, which is often where the internal work is done. 5 is practical completion. This is where a pre-site settlement inspection will occur for a buyer. And 6 is key handover, which is the final stage of the build and where the last final payment's required. Prior to key handover stage, the bank or lender will employ a valuer to do a property inspection before the final payment's released. If you'd like to learn more about the construction stages, please visit our Market Insights area. The title is called Construction Stages of Building a Home. What are the advantages and disadvantages? The advantages of a construction loan. You will incur low interest payments. The fortunate opportunity is that you only pay interest on the loan drawdown amount. As the construction stage advances, the loan will accumulate to the full loan amount you've been approved for. You only pay interest on what you've borrowed rather than the entire loan amount. Financial security. A construction home loan provides some control over releasing excess funds. If a stage is not complete, you do not need to draw down on the loan until it's officially finished. It helps you maintain some control with the builder and ensures you don't pay more than you should. The ability to make extra payments. Most banks and lenders generally allow you to pay extra amounts by reducing the home loan. This helps a buyer or borrower pay less interest during that construction phase. The other advantage is that you are officially known as the developer in a sense. Looking at building a new home and funding the construction puts you in the driver's seat as the acting developer for your very own project. You'll be cutting the middleman out and allowing to buy a house and land directly on a more wholesale basis. This will allow a cheaper purchase than other ways, such as a one-part contract. Disadvantages of a construction loan. Assessing additional funds. If you choose to make some adjustments during a build, you will not have the flexibility to draw down extra payments or access funds earlier to fund the changes to speed a build up. Having a full turnkey house is our preferred preference when recommending house and land packages to buyers. They can provide fixed pricing, provide a full range of inclusions, and cover issues such as permits, fencing, and site costs, just to name a few. You may experience a building delay. This is not what anyone wants, including the builder itself. In some circumstances, there may be a building delay that is out of everyone's hands. Some examples may be a lack of supply of materials, it may be poor weather, etc. In these situations, you'll still be responsible for paying interest on the accumulative loan balance that you've drawn down at that time, even if the work has slowed or paused for a particular time. Paying interest on a property that you can occupy or lease. This is a common frustration with many buyers. They are aware that this can be a cost-effective way to purchase a house and land package, but they aren't always happy paying interest on a loan when the property is not ready to occupy or lease out yet. Time to process a construction loan. Traditional home loans are generally easier and faster to process from a bank or lender's perspective. The administration process for a construction loan can take additional time due to some additional complexities. This is why we reiterate the use of using a professional mortgage broker to help you make this a seamless experience. The issue is not that it's a hard application to process, it's more that the bank or lender needs more proof of what you're doing, as you are, as I said earlier, more looked upon as the developer. They will also want to see other additional information such as working drawings and build permits to actually officially provide a formal loan approval. Finally, another disadvantage is timing of commencing construction. Builders generally won't start applying for build permits or employing draftsmen to complete working drawings until the buyer has proof of funding. This can sometimes cause a commencement delay in the build. Most builders work as fast as possible, but there's a sequential process that they must adhere to. Looking in past experiences, this can take anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks from you owning or having that title of that block of land to the build sort of starting. Want to buy a house and land package? At Crest Property Investments, we specialise in sourcing brand new and off-the-plan properties for buyers. We've been working with many buyers, from first home buyers, owner-occupiers, and savvy investors purchasing a suitable home that will allow for this growing trend. If you'd like some assistance in buying the right property, please don't hesitate to contact us. We welcome the opportunity to help you make the best property decision. Our YouTube channel is also a helpful resource to learn and listen about other property tips. You're very welcome to go and take a look and subscribe when you're ready. If you'd like to learn more specifically about our service, feel free to go to our website at www.crestproperty.net.au. Thank you and bye for now.